Today is the day Nociel returns as an archetype, so let's begin. But first, cards from the last few days. First, we got the 30k crit sentinels for Genesis, Angel Feathers, and Gold Paladin. Next, a Genesis rare Mythic Beast Hati. Grade 1, 8k power, and it kills Count Vanguard Rear during your turn. If you Soul Blast it for a cost this turn, this unit gets plus 5k power. Alright, that's really easy. Second skill, Auto Vanguard Rigor when placed Soul Charge 2, and it's mandatory. So, free Soul Charge and easy power. No reason to not to run 4 in your Fenrir deck or Premium Genesis. And now to the main event. Our first card is a common, Happy Bell Nociel. Grade 0, 5k power, and its skills count damage zone during your turn. If you have a Vanguard with Nociel in its card name, your whole front row gets plus 5k power. So the main playstyle of Nociel is putting a bunch of Nociels face up in the damage zone. So obviously you're going to need to run 4 of these, as this card is going to be your main target. And yes, the power will stack, and if it's face down, a skill will not activate. Next, a rare Love Machine Gun Nociel. Grade 2, 9k power, and its skill is Auto Vanguard Rigor. When placed from hand, cost Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, search your deck for 1 card with Nociel in its card name, put it to your damage zone, and then if a card was put to your damage zone, return a face down card from your damage zone to your hand. The ability of this card's name can only be used once per turn. So for any reason you use the Counter Blast, this card, you return that Counter Blast card back to your hand and replace it with a Nociel, aka your main grade 0, because you want to build those up in your damage zone as much as you can. Obviously it's a 4-up for your Nociel deck. And then to our main first ride target, which is a double rare, Love Sniper Nociel. Grade 3, 12k power, protect, and its skills act Vanguard once per turn, cost Counterblast 1, put the top card of your deck to the damage zone, return 1 card from a damage zone to your hand. It could be face down, mind you, so that's a +1 right there. And it also helps filter your damage zone if for some reason you do not have enough of your Nociels. Second skill, Auto Vanguard. At the end of the battle that this card attacks, cost Soul Blast 1, discard 2 cards from your hand, write a Nociel card from your hand as stand with Drive -1. The ability of this card's name can only be used once per turn. Of course it's one of these. Like I said, this is going to be your main first ride, because your next card is supposed to combo with this one to finish the game, which is Holy Seraph Nociel, which is a triple rare, grade 3, 12k power, protect, and its skills. Auto Vanguard Rigor when placed, cost Soul Blast 1, search your deck for 1 Nociel, and put it to your damage zone. And if a card was put to damage zone during the turn, put a card from your damage zone to the bottom of your deck. And yes, if you use this skill while you're at 5 damage and you put the 6th card to the damage zone, you lose the game, so just keep that in mind. Second skill, Auto Vanguard. When this card attacks, cost Soul Blast 1. If your damage zone has 3 or more face-up Nociels, stand 1 of your rear guards. And if your damage zone has 5 or more face-up, 2 instead. So the idea is that you ride Love Sniper, use a skill to filter your damage zone, and then the second skill to superior ride this one, and if you have less than 5 damage, you can use this first skill to put the other Nociel that you need, and then this card attacks for its second skill to stand 1 of your rear guards. If you manage to have 5 Nociels, you stand 2. Honestly, this is not really too consistent, but it is a decent budget option for Angel Feathers. But unless if they make more Nociels, it's really going to be difficult to have a bunch of Nociels in your damage zone, unless we have like a full archetype like back in the day. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you guys think about the Nociel archetype? I think it's an okay budget option, not as good as Blouse or True Ancient Dragon in my opinion, unless if they make more Nociel cards, but I do like the engine we have so far. But other than that, have a nice day.